Are you?
I'm just kidding.
Are you enough? I was kind of nervous just because, you know, she had that big health scare last month. I'm becoming obsessed. Like, look at this. Look at this, you guys.
I couldn't see, stepped in the dark, but you will never bother me.
So that's the project. Good morning, happy Friday for us. I'm not sure when you're watching this video. Let me know in the comments below, when are you watching this video? I just got out of the shower. I need to dry my hair in a little bit, but James has today off and he made us breakfast. So I wanted to share that with you guys. We have a lot of things that we need to get done today, so that way we can take tomorrow as just a be lazy and do nothing day. So we've got to take Dixie to the vet for her yearly checkup. We've got to get our outside walk done because we're trying to be more active. And we don't need to run to Barnes & Noble, but I want to because I've been on my reading game lately, which I have to talk to you guys about yesterday. I spent the entire day reading. But anyway, and then we have a little few house projects that we want to do. We need to clean out our shed so we can move all of our decorations and stuff back out there because they've been living in James's back room for a while now and we need to get it cleaned out. And then if we have time, I would love to move the cleaning closet stuff, which is that closet right there, to our laundry room and move all the appliances that are in there to the cleaning closet if we have time. If not, that'll be a project for another day, but we really need to get the shed cleaned out and get that stuff moved back out there because that's just like the first step in getting our home back together and organized. So anyway, but let me share with you guys what we have for breakfast, and then we're gonna eat breakfast, get ready for the day, and take you guys along with us to get all this stuff done. So this is a breakfast we've been eating pretty much all week. So this is a hash brown patty from Trader Joe's, and then underneath it we have a scrambled egg and then a chicken apple sausage. We're doing half of the chicken apple sausage because it's less points for me that way. And then I top it with some salsa, which this is 0 points. This patty is 4 points, which is kind of ridiculous, but we had them, so I wanted to use them up. And then James also cut up some apples so we could have that as well to keep us full for longer. You know, because normally we're eating this breakfast at like 6:30 in the morning. Today it's 9. Clearly we slept in. Normally we need something extra to keep us full until it's acceptable to eat lunch. So that's our breakfast. I think in total this comes out to be like 6 points. Yeah, and then I have a liquid IV in here, which is 3 points, which is ridiculous, but I still count it. So I'm gonna drink my water with my liquid IV, gonna eat my breakfast, and we're gonna get this day started, right?
Right.
You guys, look at James's mug. It says, "I am Knuff" from the Barbie movie. Ridiculous. Are you?
I'm just kidding.
Are you Knuff?
I am Kenneth. I couldn't see, stepped in the dark, but you will never bother me.
This is what I have to deal with every day. We have gotten ready for the day. James did some dishes, but apparently there's still some that need, anyway, we had a lot of dishes, but he did most of them, which was super nice. And now we are off to do our walk. We need to go to, well, we don't need to go to Barnes & Noble, but 2 nights ago, we went to Target and got 2 more books, and I finished one of them, and it was the long one. I thought this is gonna take me a while to get through. I read it all yesterday, basically. Anyway, so I wanna go get some more books. So we're gonna do that, and then later this afternoon, we have to take Dixie to her vet appointment. She just has her yearly checkup, but since she's getting shots and stuff, I don't like to leave my dogs after that. So we are gonna do all of our running beforehand, and then we are going to take her to the vet, and then when we come back, we're actually gonna do all of our house stuff since we can do that here while keeping an eye on her. So that's what's up, that's what we're doing. Let's go get some books and get our walk on. We went to Walmart. We were looking for like a pair of slide-on shoes because I have a blister on the back of my foot and I cannot wear tennis shoes. And I didn't really want to have to do our walk in flip-flops, so I wanted those like half tennis shoe slip-on things that normally Walmart has. They didn't have any, so I ended up doing the walk in my flip-flops, but it's fine. We went to Barnes & Noble. I got some new books, and then we went on our walk. So we have to have a book chat, okay? We have to have a book chat right now. So hang on, let me set you guys up. Let's have have a book chat. Okay, I know this is not the best angle, but you know what? We're working with what we've got. I'll share with you guys what I got at Barnes & Noble in just a second. But I wanted to talk, so the other day at Target, I got these 2 books. I read this whole thing yesterday. Anyway, I have not read this one yet, so I'll just set that aside. But I read this one. I basically read it all yesterday because when I started yesterday morning, I was on page 30, and it's close to 400 pages. I read all of it. I could not stop reading it. So I basically did nothing yesterday. I tried to vlog and I was like, this is just a boring vlog because all I'm doing is reading. So I finished this one. I'm gonna do a whole like short form content book review kind of thing, so like on my YouTube shorts. But in case you're not interested in YouTube shorts, I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a book chat. I'm not going to give you my thoughts on this book because I want to save that for the YouTube short, but I did enjoy this. It is a little hard, not hard to read, but like the theme of it was a little bit because it's like teacher-student affair type of thing, and it was like, but it was still it actually was a lot better than I was expecting it to be, so that's good. If you guys watched a couple weeks ago, I bought this book for our trip to Arizona. I read it all in one day on our flight to Arizona. It was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite, but like it still kept my attention. The twist I felt was super interesting, but there was some stuff that the characters did that I was like, why would you do that? So I think that's why it bothered me, because I'm like, why on earth would you do that? It was still good. I would still recommend it if you want a good like mystery thriller. That's what I'm trying to say. That was good. This one, you guys, this one has been my favorite one I've read so far by this author. This one, the twist, everything. This one, just the entire time I was reading it, I was like really invested in the story. I felt like I was part of the story. The twist, oh my goodness, this was my favorite so far. Okay, The Inmate. I thought this one was my favorite until I read One by One, but this one is really good. It definitely had a twist to it. It was super interesting, just good. I really liked this book. It took me a little bit longer, not longer, but like I had to read this one over the course of like maybe a week because I was busy, so I could only read a little bit at a time, but this one was really good. And then like I said, I bought this one the other day. I have not read it yet, but I'll definitely update you guys. But today, went to Barnes & Noble and got more books. So got this cute little shark bookmark. I'm so excited to use that. This is the book that I actually went to Target the other day looking for. I wanted to read this one before I read The Teacher, but they didn't have it at Target, surprisingly, because every other time I've been to Target they've had it, but they were out this time. So I went to Barnes & Noble looking for this one, and I'm gonna read this one. I think I'm gonna read this one next. I think I'm gonna read it before I read The Locked Door. I've heard mixed things about this one, but also from the people who said mixed things about this also really thought Never Lie was really good, and it wasn't bad, but their review of it, I was just like, So I'm hoping this one will still be good, you know? And then I got The Housemaid, which is supposed to be, I guess, like one of her best books, like top selling. A lot of people have read this. It actually has 2 sequels, I think. So I want to wait to read this until after I've read The Coworker and The Locked Door, because once I read this one, I'm going to want to read 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back. So I am waiting on this one, but I did get this one because there was like a deal going on at Barnes & Noble of like buy one, get one 50% off or something like that. So that's why I bought 2 of them. I really just wanted the one. So anyway, that's my little book haul slash somewhat review. I'm becoming obsessed. Like, look at this, you guys. I haven't been into reading in a very long time, so this makes me so happy that I'm actually enjoying reading again. It has been really good for me. I feel like calm and relaxed, and yeah, I'm just really happy about that. But I know I've mentioned this a few times in videos, but I really like stuff that has minimal language but that will hook your attention like right away. And I think that's what I have a hard time with reading, because I'm like, I don't want to get hooked on something and I have a bunch of language, but then I feel like other stuff just doesn't grab my attention quickly. So that's the one thing I really love about this author, is that she still uses language, but it's not like where I would say over the top or too much. I mean, I don't like really any language, but at least this, I'm like, okay, like it's not over the top, just using it, you know, every single paragraph, you know. And she also like really hooks your attention right at the beginning. And seriously, you guys, like some of these books, I'm just like, what's gonna happen? I have to keep reading. I have to know what happens, you know. And that's why I read a whole book yesterday because I was just like, I have to know how this ends, like what's gonna happen. So anyway, if you have any recommendations of books like that where it's not as much, if it's a little bit of language, okay, fine, but I just don't want it to be every single page, every single chapter, you know, every other word. But if you have recommendations for like mystery, thriller type of books like this, or I even like romance books, but again, it's just gotta be something that grabs your attention quickly because I don't want it to be like, well, you gotta get to chapter 5 and then it gets good. It's like, no, I need it to be good at the beginning, you know? But if you have any book recommendations, let me know because I'm reading through these too quickly. She's not releasing them fast enough. So I really need to get some more recommendations. I'm also getting a phone call. So anyway, that's my book haul and I'll catch you guys up in a little. So I forgot to share this with you guys, but James made lunch for us. So we're having the chicken stir fry thing that we get from Trader Joe's, some rice, and then some orange cranberry. I don't remember what it's called. It's the red pepper, the chili onion red pepper. It's that, but it's like the holiday version, which is the cranberry orange. It's delicious. Gonna eat this. I have a really bad headache, so that's why James made lunch for us. So we're gonna enjoy this and hopefully my headache will go away soon. It's okay. Don't be stressed about the vet. It's okay. We are on our way to take Dixie for her yearly checkup. So she's gonna get shots, which is sad. I feel bad for her, but I know she's gonna be fine. And it's all part of keeping her healthy. So that's what we're doing, right?
Right.
Being good dog parents. Taking care of her. Anyway, I forgot to vlog. Well, actually, I didn't forget to vlog. I was on the phone when we left, so I didn't vlog us leaving or telling you guys what we're doing. But we are on our way to the vet for the yearly checkup, and then we're gonna be home this afternoon. But then we have a movie tonight, which I'm really excited about. So, but we'll be home with her long enough to make sure she's not gonna have any weird reactions or whatever. And then we're going to the movies tonight, which I'm excited about. So that's the plan. But hopefully we will get some housework done since we have not done anything like that at all today. And probably should do something today. Oh my goodness. Why are you panting? Are you hot? You got the air on? Anyway, I will check back in with you guys later. All right, you guys, we made it back from the vet. Dixie got a clean bill of health. She's completely healthy. Everything looks good. I was kind of nervous just because, you know, she had that big health scare last month. So I was a little bit nervous because we were seeing the same vet. It was in the same room. It was just kind of like making me have flashbacks, but she is perfectly healthy. So we got all of her shots up to date and everything like that. So hopefully we're good for a little while. It is really hot outside, so I don't even know if we're going to like go work on cleaning out the shed today, honestly, because it's warm. It's toasty. So really, I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. I know we are gonna go to the movies, but that's at 7. I think we're gonna have like dinner as like our movie snacks, you know? Honestly, I feel like just sitting and doing nothing. Basically me every single weekend, right? All right, you guys, we have been lazy bums for back half of the afternoon, and now we're getting ready to go to the movie theater and watch the new Garfield movie. So, we're gonna have dinner there. I'm gonna try to get a couple clips of what I can. Obviously, I can't film the movie for you guys, but I'm gonna try to get a couple clips for you guys, just, you know, seeing the movie, seeing the snacks we got, whatever. But it is time to go to the movie. All right, guys. I think we're the only ones in here waiting for the movie to start. We got popcorn, pizza, and nachos. Our Doritos are over there because the cheese spilled in there a little bit. Anyway, and a root beer to drink. It's gonna be a good night. Here's our delicious pepperoni pizza.
It smells really good.
They actually changed it. I was expecting it to be much smaller because they used to have the small ones, but apparently...
It's probably still the same amount of pizza. It's just like a thinner crust.
Maybe, but it looks a little bit bigger. I don't know.
Well,
anyway.
I meant like, because the crust is thin, but it's like a bigger diameter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. All right, we're gonna dig in. All right, you guys, we just got home from the movies. That movie was so cute. That movie was so cute. Like, if it is still playing around like where you live, and actually I don't know when this vlog's gonna go up, so it may not be, but if it's like on streaming by that time, or if it's still out where you are, highly recommend watching it. It's cute, it's funny, it's just good. It was like a nice, like, just good movie. It was so funny because we thought we were gonna have the whole theater to ourselves because nobody had purchased tickets when we purchased tickets, and I think James purchased them last night or this morning, I don't remember. And it seemed like everybody was there to see Inside Out 2. So we thought, oh, this is great. Like, everybody's gonna go see that. And there actually ended up being several people in the theater with us, which, I mean, was fine. But it was just funny because we really thought, like, there's not gonna be anybody in here. And then all of a sudden, like, right before the preview started, everybody, like, started coming in. So I don't know how many people were in there with us, but I mean, it was a decent amount. It was like several, like, families and whatever. We had our like feast of food. That pizza was really good. We should have ordered 2. The food was good though. The movie was really cute. So yeah, I feel like today has not quite gone the way I wanted. Like, I feel like we did stuff, but we didn't do like the house stuff I was hoping to get done because it was just hot outside, and mainly because we just weren't feeling it. I don't know. I know it'll still be there. We'll get it done eventually, but I wanted to get it done today. Anyway, that being said, I am gonna vlog tomorrow because I am hoping that tomorrow we can do something productive. All right, I'm gonna continue the vlog tomorrow and I will catch you guys then. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So today, so far, the only thing we've done today is we got up, got ready, and went and got donuts, which I showed you guys. Donuts are so good. It's a little bit of cheating on my part, but you know what? Balance. So I had the donut, enjoyed the donut, and then the rest of the day, like, our lunch is gonna be 0 points. Our dinner is gonna be some points because we're having steak, but it's still, like, I've logged everything, so I'm still good. Like, I still have enough weeklies, and I'm gonna be getting more weeklies today because we're gonna be doing our walk and whatever. But sometimes it's just nice to have the things that you want and not worry about it. So if you're on a weight loss journey, it's okay to take a step back for a second, have something you want, and then get back on track. That one donut is not what caused you to gain all the weight. It's not going to be the thing that keeps you from losing all the weight, you know? So eat the donut, enjoy the donut. It was so good. So good. So anyway, that's really all we've done. We did stop at the grocery store to pick up just steaks for dinner because I realized we didn't thaw out any of our meat, so we needed something. But yeah, our lunch is going to be pretty much 0 points and dinner's not going to be that many points, so it's fine. That's where we're at. I don't know what the plan is for today. I really just kind of want to be lazy, so we may just be lazy and grill out and not do much, or we might do like some house project. Who knows? You never know. But for right now, we just got home. James is outside with the dogs. I'm gonna go check on the garden, do all of that, but I wanted to pop in and just say hey and start the vlog for today. All right, you guys, we have decided that we are gonna tackle this project today, and basically all of this is gonna come out of here, and we're moving it to a new location, and we're putting our appliances in here. So that's the project. So the first thing that we need to do is remove everything, because I figured it would be easiest to take all of this out and then put in our appliances as we're going through our appliances to see what we want to keep and what we want to take to Goodwill. We can just come put it in here without having to remove this stuff. So if we just take all this out, we organize it, go through it, get rid of stuff, because there's stuff in here I'm sure we need to get rid of and organize. So that's what we're gonna do. This closet just looks so terrible, but when we're done with it, it's gonna look nice. Same thing with our appliances. There's things we need to get rid of, things that just we don't use anymore, and this just seems so cluttered. So I want this to be more organized, and I want to be able to put the cleaning stuff in here. That way all the cleaning stuff is in one space, and I feel like it's fitting that it's the laundry room, you know? So that's the plan. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of stuff. It's gonna be great. update. We have way too many cleaning products. That's the update. But we have this here, we have this, we have all of James's tools and stuff. We've got stuff here.
This is the update. This thing is awesome. If you don't have one and you make pizzas and it's just like you're making one pizza, this is really cool. It also does like, what else have we done on it other than pizza?
I think we've warmed,
dogs.
yeah, we've warmed up like different things.
Like different stuff like that warms up really well on it.
You could just use an oven, but hey.
You could absolutely just use an oven, but.
This is why we have so many appliances, because James is like, we need this thing, we need this
Put in
thing.
the stuff we're keeping.
We're getting ready to put all of our appliances in there, or all the ones we're keeping, because we are trying to go through and declutter, because that's part of the problem is we have too much stuff in this house. We need to start, you know, reining it back in. So that's what we are doing. We've got some appliances. We're gonna wipe them off because they get very dusty in there because of the laundry. So wipe them off and we're gonna put them in here, and then once we get everything in here, then we can tackle that disaster. That's insane. But the good news is some of that stuff is like empty or like close to being done, so we can use it and get rid of it. So, all right, let's get this done. All right, you guys, here's an update. Oh, that looks so much better. I like that it's not gonna get all dusty from the laundry, because like all the lint and stuff was like clinging to everything. So when we would use something, we'd have to scrub it down and then use it and put it back, and you know, it just kind of got, you know? It was just not a good experience. I didn't like it. But anyway, so we have our appliances that we are keeping. We have gotten rid of several. We've kept some. We may get rid of more in the future. These are the ones that we gravitate towards the most and use the most. So it made sense to keep them. And I love that it's like this now.
I mean, most of what we threw away was like duplicates of stuff. Like we had a smaller air fryer and then we got a bigger one.
That wasn't an air fryer.
What was it?
It was a deep fryer.
Oh, a deep fryer. Well, that's important. Why are we getting rid of the deep fryer?
Because we have an air fryer now.
But how are we gonna make queso? You know, those.
The one time every 10 years that we do it.
But like the crock pot, we had a smaller crock pot, and then we have a bigger crock pot. We don't need 4 blenders.
Yeah. So the thing is, a lot of times people give us these things as gifts, which is very sweet.
But what we do need is that pizza thing.
Yeah, it's really sweet that people give us these things as gifts. But the thing is, like, we just don't have the space. Like, I do not, I mean, you never know right now because the kitchen's dirty, but I do not keep appliances on the counter. Like, I cannot stand that, so I need to be able to store them somewhere. But as you can see, we have a small kitchen, and there's not really a good place to store all this. So thankfully we have this closet. But yeah, it all had to fit in here. I really like it. It doesn't feel like if we needed to add an appliance somewhere, we could. It doesn't feel so super overwhelming to me.
We also, that white shelf we could take out, and there's another shelf for this one you could put in there.
Yeah, but also we could turn this the other way. I just didn't like the look of that, so I turned it this way. But if we had to, we could do that, and we have more space.
We could also move the griddle down here.
Yeah,
and that'd
so I
give
mean,
you a lot more space.
There's different things we can do. Hopefully we won't be adding any appliances anytime soon, but that's the look. This is the mess we have to tackle now. Which this feels overwhelming, but it really, once we get everything in there, shouldn't be too bad. We have lots of space, so, you know, that's kind of nice. I think what we're thinking is put the gardening stuff up top, and then cleaning stuff, and then James's stuff at the bottom, because he like puts his tools and stuff in here. So I think that's gonna be really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that, and I'll try to show more of us organizing it. It's a lot harder with the cleaning, or with the, it's not the cleaning closet anymore, with the appliance closet over there, because there's just not a lot of space right there. And we were both like in there, in that space, trying to get stuff done. So here I can set you guys up on the dryer, and we can work with what we've got here, or even the washer. All right, let's organize. All right, you guys, here is the cleaning closet. I feel like it'll still need to be organized and put together a little bit more, but I do like it. I think there's just a lot going on here, but the nice thing is I'm going to use through these cleaning products, so hopefully we can kind of condense it all to just one shelf that has cleaning products and then other things that we need to store in here, you know. But for now, James has the two bottom ones. He's got like his tools, just stuff that I don't know why it's not in the shed. Maybe because there's not room, or just because these are things we reach for, you know, often, so we don't really want to put it in the shed. I don't know, but it's fine, it's here. And we've got way too many cleaning products, you guys. But what I did is I tried to separate it by category. So we've got like all the carpet cleaners, the carpet like floor cleaners and whatever. And then these are things that I don't reach for as often. These are room sprays. I have way too many room sprays. More things I don't reach for as often. We've got our Swiffer stuff back there. And then up here, we've got like our bathroom cleaners, our glass cleaners, our stove top cleaners, and then multi-purpose sprays. And I feel like that is a good use of the space. Up top, we have garden stuff and bug spray stuff. And then we have our reusable grocery bags. And in this thing right here, which, let me just put it to the side like that, we have reusable, like if you, produce bags, that's what I'm trying to say. The reusable produce bags are in there. So overall, I feel a lot better with this setup. It's still not my favorite because it looks like it needs some work. I don't know how to explain it, but we will eventually figure it out. But for now, the important thing is we decluttered a ton of stuff, got rid of a bunch of stuff. Then we also moved this in here, and this space just feels so much better. Please don't mind this ugly flooring. We really need to replace it at some point. This is how it looked when we moved in. It just really needs to be, you know, redone, but we'll get to it eventually. Probably not until we move out of this house, honestly. But anyway, so I do feel a lot better with this space. It's still not perfectly organized, but you know what? Like, it is clean and it's fine. So there's that. We're still kind of getting rid of the trash in here, but the kitchen's looking a little bit better. Not as much of a disaster, still a disaster, but not as much. And then, like I showed you guys, this just makes me so happy because this space looks so much better. The appliances aren't gonna get like dusty and like lint all over them from the laundry. It's just such a better use of this space and with the appliances and everything. And it's right off the kitchen, so it's like easy to just come in, get what you need and go back here. And I love that we did this. Even though it was a pain of a project, it was fine. Now we just have like all of these appliances that we are taking to Goodwill or throwing out. I don't even care what we do with it. I'm just happy that it's out of our space, because, or well, it's technically not out of our space yet, but I'm glad that it will be out of our space because it's just, we have too much stuff. All right, you guys, we just went to the grocery store. We actually filmed a TikTok on this, so I will link my TikTok down below. But we got the Star Wars Oreos to see if we were on the light or dark side. If you want to know which side we were on, definitely check out that video. I think I might post it as a YouTube short also, though I don't know because it was longer than a minute, so maybe I won't. I don't know. Anyway, currently I'm getting ready to fix dinner. We have our steaks. We're gonna pair this with potatoes and zucchini. It's gonna be delicious. This kitchen is an absolute disaster, but I'm hoping that while the food is cooking, I can kind of get it tidied up. I feel so much better that that major project is done, but definitely wanna like get everything clean. And then tomorrow we're gonna do a whole Sunday reset. But I also realized that it's Father's Day. So wasn't thinking about that. So we may like, I don't know, do something for James's dad for Father's Day. My dad is in Tennessee, so I can't see him for Father's Day, but I will celebrate with him in a couple weeks when I visit. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's cook some dinner. We've got the steaks on the grill. Are you excited? It is way too hot to eat them out here tonight, so we will be enjoying them inside.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out.
It's pretty rough, but anyway, James is grilling up the steaks. Thank you for taking one for the team and sitting out here in the heat with the steaks.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys, dinner is done. We've got some zucchini, potatoes, and steak. It's gonna be delicious. Now we're just gonna go eat, watch some TV, and then we might take a walk. We have our workout to do still, and I'd like to clean up this kitchen and living room before tomorrow because it's kind of out of control. So hopefully we will get all that done. All right, you guys, we went on a walk around the neighborhood. It was like over a mile, I think. Great workout. It is hot outside today, so sweating. I didn't vlog that just because we were going around our neighborhood and I don't want to vlog that for privacy reasons, you know, but we did do that, and then we came home and we did like our strength training. We also cleaned the kitchen, so that looks beautiful now. Kind of tidied up the living room, but we didn't completely tidy up the living room, but it's fine. But now we're just gonna have a lazy chill evening on the couch. It is 8:20. I think we might just chill for a little bit, then watch a movie. We also got donut holes, which I showed you guys this morning. I think we're gonna have those as like our snack, even though I shouldn't do that, but you know what? Balance. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here because starting tomorrow, I'm gonna do a Sunday reset. So it's gonna be a separate video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this weekend video, following us around, doing all the things, getting that cleaning closet taken care of. Yeah, it's been a productive weekend. Thank you guys for joining us, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.